Karl Morgan, it's 7 o'clock, it's Sunday, it's time for the Awkward Turkey Podcast.
I like that.
I didn't tell you I was going to do that, did I?
No,
it's
good, mate. It's kind of like X Factor on a budget.
It is a very, very low budget.
It's Sunday.
It's 7 o'clock, and it's time for Johnny Vegas to come out.
There he is again.
Roll those titles.
Roll the titles.
So, Carl, it's episode number 3?
3, mate.
Episode 3. I noticed it's taken to episode 3 for the
Pink hoodie to come
Pink hoodie to come out, yeah.
That's right.
Give the fans what they want.
I get so many compliments on this hoodie.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't know who from.
People.
Talking about fans and supporters of the show.
Yeah. Patrons.
Yeah. Big shout out to the patrons.
Big shout out.
Hey!
It's the patrons! That was my big shout out.
Big shout out to patrons. I'm going to shout out one of my patrons. Not that they're not yours, because you shouted out yours last week, and they're mine technically, because we're 50-50 in this, buddy.
Go!
We'll split the profits. Do you know what they are? 0, because podcasting is free.
Patron is not.
Patron is
But
charged.
they do get stuff for it. So tell them what they get for it, and then give you shout out.
Okay, patrons of this show, they pay the small. It's a tiny price.
Yes.
Probably less than...
It's like we'll support them a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
kind of price.
8 McDonald's.
Whoa.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's expensive. Seems expensive. Is it expensive?
I don't need it.
I've had a coffee.
Go on.
So for being a patron of the show, you get yourself a mug. An Awkward Turkey mug. So that while you listen to this, you can sip on your favourite hot or cold beverage.
Yeah, or alcoholic.
Or alcohol.
And you don't tell anyone.
You don't
got
tell
alcohol
anybody.
in there and they go, oh, he's just having a coffee.
Just take it to work with you and get smashed at work and get the train out.
I wouldn't do that.
No, don't do that. We don't condone day drinking. Have you ever...
day drinking is well good.
It is brilliant.
But
it is my
I don't
favourite
condone it, but you know.
No, yeah,
do it.
Of course. So they get themselves an Awkward Turkey mug.
Yep.
Tick.
Yeah.
They get themselves...
They don't get a tick.
No, they don't.
We don't send them ticks.
Nah.
No.
That
would be weird. That would be awkward. Go on, mug.
Patrons get an Awkward Turkey mug. They get themselves access to all of the episodes for that month. So the month that we're in now, October. You get all of October's episodes before anybody else. They get delivered to your inbox and you can binge them.
At the beginning of the month,
while everybody else has to wait.
For a year, you get that.
Yeah. And you get that
12 months.
For a whole 12 months. You get a little Awkward Turkey card with a personalised signed message from Carl and from me. Yeah. And you also get a video that Carl and I will film. It's not just a message from me.
Do I have to be in it, though?
Yeah, you kind of do. That's how it works.
I don't think so. The people just want to see Tom. They're just like, oh, Tom, get your top off. Well, show us your tattoos, Tom.
The thing about...
Tattoo Tom.
I want to talk about when we did we tried to do the promotion posts for the videos that we were putting up to promote the podcast.
Yeah.
And we both put them up and nothing happened. Do you remember that day?
Oh, yeah.
It's really weird.
Like, 10 o'clock's a good time on a weekday to put them up, right?
You rang me up and said, what time should we post this?
Yeah. Mine did hit eventually. It did.
Mine didn't.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is you have to be in the videos.
I hate being popular.
It is hard, isn't it?
It's real hard, mate.
So that's what being a patron gets you. All the episodes before anybody else. Awkward Turkey mug, personalised card, and a video that I can guarantee Carl will be in with me.
I can't guarantee, but it's the price you pay for the risk. It's a little risky factor. Will he be in it? Won't he be in it?
But why do there need to be a patron, Carl?
To support us. Because podcasting is free, but making the podcast is not free.
Thank you for everybody that is supporting us. I'm going to give a shout out to
love you.
One of my patrons.
Go on then.
Carly. She was
first me. I'm not a patron, mate. I'm not paying for this rubbish.
You can't be a patron. You're in it.
Oh, yeah.
You're in it.
Sorry, you don't mean Carly as in me?
Like... No. Oh, no. So this is Carly with a C.
Oh.
Carly with a C. She was a patron right from the start. So I'm giving her a shout out.
Thanks, Carly.
Thanks to all our other patrons.
Yeah.
And you can still be a patron. It's $29.95.
And maybe next week we'll shout you out.
Whole year. And you get loads of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Loads of cool stuff. So this is episode 3.
Maybe I'll do a doodle one. We can just send it randomly to a patron.
If that happens, I can
do that.
I don't want it.
I mean, you can't draw.
I can't draw. So I did one of my socially distanced gigs.
Yeah.
One of the first ones back. And a girl called Megan came to watch the show.
Yeah.
And she sat on the front row. And she said, I've got something I want to show you.
Hello.
Like, what's this?
Heyo.
What's this? And she said, I brought my friend with me. He's gonna film your response.
That's worrying.
To what I've got.
I'd be panicking at
Well,
this
here's the
point
thing.
now.
I said to her, because I was just about to go on stage. And I
Yeah.
said to her, I'll come and see you in the interval.
She's like, I might not stay that long.
Yeah, no. She's like,
Can I do this now?
your show is f***ing long.
Yeah, I'm a bit like Carl in that. I'm probably not going to stay for the whole thing.
I'll watch the first 2 or 3 just to be polite. No, so I'm doing the first half of the show. And I'm like, I wonder what it could be. And essentially, we did the gigs that we did before we went into like the big lockdown thing.
Yes.
One of the last gigs I did was I played her birthday party.
Oh, lovely.
And she had like a birthday book. And I signed the birthday book at the end. I said, thank you for letting me sing at your party. I signed my name. And then I drew 2 swallows. Because I've got lots of swallow tattoos. And I really like that sort of...
like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, just like Johnny Depp.
Get your earring in.
I'm going to put it in
for the next episode, if you don't have an earring.
So I signed a book and I put these 2 little birds either side of it. Because Megan has made me some T-shirts before with like my tattoo designs on and stuff like that.
Nice.
And so anyway, I signed this book, and the next day, she went and had the 2 birds that I'd drawn in her book tattooed on her wrist. Obviously, we then went into lockdown, so she couldn't show me until the first show back. And it's her first tattoo, and it's something I've drawn.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. The thing I think about is, and it's a great tattoo, the thing I think about is, if I'd known she was going to have it tattooed on her,
you would have drawn it better. Right?
Would I have spent more time on the birds? No, it's a great. It's what an amazing thing.
It's
what an amazing
incredible.
Thing.
Yeah,
I think it's really cool. I remember my first tattoo.
Go on. I don't have any tattoos.
You don't have any at all.
It's going to be a one-sided conversation, mate.
Is it okay? Is it why do you not have it? Because I obviously have.
I love
lots.
tattoos, but I think there was a bit of me that worried that I didn't really know what I wanted, because there was a couple of things that I wanted, and then there was the other thing that I'd end up just becoming obsessed with it.
It is addictive as hell.
Yeah, lots of friends of mine have.
It really
is.
Tattoos. When I first started having them, though, it wasn't like a common thing to do. I was 14 when I had my first one.
Whoa!
Yeah, I went home.
Illegal.
It was. I went home and my mum
called the popo.
My mum went, "You're not my son anymore."
Really?
Yeah, she really, really hated it. Really, really hated it. And it was just, I had a little Japanese symbol on the top of this arm.
It said
for peace. For peace. 14-year-old Tom just wanted peace. That's it.
Wow, mate.
What a stupid thing to do. It was quite similar to the one that Sporty Spice had. You know, that's sort of just a Japanese symbol at the top of the arm. But I had my first one, and then I very, very quickly had lots and lots of others. And then David Beckham had tattoos.
And everyone thought, oh, he's trying to be him.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just then that everyone's got them. They're more common now to have them.
Do you have any tattoos that are like the same as a celebrity?
I've got 2 birds on my stomach.
Right.
In a similar place to where Robbie's got 2 birds on his stomach. But
on purpose or not? No,
not at all. The birds are, my granddad could only paint birds or fruit. Give him a person. Awful. But give him like wildlife. He's dead now. It's okay. I can talk about it.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, he was like great at painting owls. Give him a person.
I don't like owls, mate.
What?
No.
I fucking love a tawny owl.
Oh no, owls. They worry me.
Why do they worry you?
I dream about owls every now and then. They watch me. I don't like them.
Is it the 360-degree head movement?
I got freaked out the other day when I saw an owl stretching or sleeping or something like that, when you can see his legs.
What do you mean?
I've not seen an owl's legs, but they're really long.
I've not seen an owl's legs, no.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, owls, not for me, mate.
Anyway, Grandad.
Yeah. Good at painting owls.
Great at painting birds. Not so good at painting people. He drew some of these birds, and I had a tattooist put those birds on me. So it's kind of similar.
You got loads, didn't you?
I reckon at last count.
Yeah.
82, 83, something like that.
So in a percentage of your body,
Oh, I don't know.
So your body being the 100%, how much of it is tattoos?
50, 60%?
Really?
Yeah, it's not as much as you
Holy
think.
crapo! I think that's quite a lot.
50, 60%, maybe 40, 50. I don't know. I haven't got a lot on my legs. I've got an absolutely awful little dragon here.
So look, get out for the camera.
And I don't know why I did it. And every time I see a picture of myself on stage, I can see that through the, the trousers, right? I was the boy with the dragon tattoo for a little while.
Nice.
Don't know why I've had it. Don't know why I've not covered it up. That's the only one I look at and go, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
What else you got? Show the people
got,
they want to know.
I've got here on this side.
What does that say?
It says, and through it all when there was doubt. And the first gig I ever did as a singer.
A little Frank Sinatra lyric, but then,
kind of, but it's double. So, and through it all when there was doubt, which is here. If you're viewing it, if you're listening, this is a boring section of the show. First gig I did, I finished the first half with Angels by Robbie Williams and the second half with My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
So, and through it all
is
before the chorus of Angels, and through it all when there was doubt is My Way. So it's a mixture of the two.
Clever.
Pretty clever. My brother and I both have this here, which is like the family crest in the middle of it.
Okay.
Obviously, I've got my mum's name there. I went through a phase of having a swallow tattooed on me every 5,000 miles I travelled with work. I stopped that.
Yeah, very quickly. Yeah, I can imagine.
Because that was really stupid. I don't know. It's weird, right? Because I forget that I've got them. As in when I'm asleep and I wake up in the and I've had tattoos now for longer than I've not had tattoos.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not old and I am tall.
Yeah.
But
42. Yeah. Go on.
But I get up in the night to go for a wee, and I'll sometimes.
Who's that?
Yeah, I'm like, it's really, really weird because I've got so many. So many. I don't know what my favourite is. If you were going to ask, I have no idea what my favourite is.
What's your favourite, Tom?
No idea.
The dragon.
The dragon one. The dragon one. But like, I suppose as a form of art, that's kind of what I like. I don't buy arty stuff. I don't know. That's kind of it, and they are really expensive. So
they are.
But I look at them and I.
How much do you reckon
I've spent altogether?
Yeah. I always get amazed at that because like friends of mine that have tattoos have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much have you spent on your tattoos? And everybody goes, oh, I don't know, mate. I wouldn't. I
genuinely don't know. I've had them all over the world.
Really?
Wherever
Where's
I've
the
been.
most extravagant place you've had a tattoo done?
Great
Yarmouth.
Basingstoke.
Reading.
Didcot. Yateley. Winnersh. Taplow.
Shut up, go on. Go on. Where's the most extravagant place you've had a tattoo?
I had one around my tummy in Romania.
Okay.
And that was pretty cool.
We've got a guest. Hello. Oh my gosh.
For anybody who's listening, Brian has just entered the room.
Go.
I don't know whether we leave that in or.
Yeah. Hello, mate. Oh my God.
Hello. Hello, Brian.
He's excited.
Yeah.
You're excited, Brian.
Essentially, my mum is having some building work done on her house at the moment, so that means she needs to come. That means she needs to come. Well, it links into what I've just said. So that means she needs to come here to have a shower.
Nice.
And a poo.
Brilliant.
Probably doing that now.
Thanks. I guess. I think. I think. Should we pause?
We probably should for a minute. Yeah.
Pause it.
Yeah. Good. We're going to pause it for a second, and we'll pick it up momentarily when Brian's gone and my mum's finished her poo. So Carl.
Yes, mate.
That was my mum and Brian.
Yeah. No, read it. Read what you've just been left.
Right. So
Let me.
they didn't take my bin
Why didn't it take your bin, mate?
because I either had plastic bags, crisp bags, sweet wrappers, cellophane, which you don't like, food wrapping, wax cartons, black plastic trays, hard plastic, e.g. toys, buckets, polystyrene, or mirrors.
Shouldn't be. You can't chuck out hard plastic.
I didn't know that I was putting hard plastic in
You
it.
can't. All your used toys, you can't chuck them out.
Right. That's just come through from my mum.
Yeah. What is
just had
it?
a message come through from my mum. Now
What is it?
we were talking about art,
Yeah.
weren't we?
Yeah.
As in body art or any type of art, just before Brian and my mum bursted in.
Yeah.
My mum does a watercolouring class,
Oh, there's some more pictures there.
a watercolour class on a whatever day of the week this is supposed to be. Sunday at 7
Sunday.
o'clock.
On a Sunday at 7 o'clock. Rude.
And she said today that she had to paint a hare, as in the animal a hare.
Not somebody's hair.
No, not somebody's hair, as in the animal. And she, by her own admission, you were here.
Yeah. Said it was pretty good. Pretty darn good. My painting was pretty good, boys.
I'm going to have a look at it before I show it to you.
Okay. What was her mate called? Because she really didn't want us to mention her friend.
She really didn't know.
And that's all I want to do now. So what was her friend called? What was her mate called? Chris? Something like that? Something like that?
I'm going to say, I'm just going to save this because, well, it's pretty.
Is it gonna make the podcast? It's gonna make people want to pay to be a patron of this podcast.
I am going to say now, if you're not a patron of this podcast,
Oh, can we maybe send them? We'll inbox you this picture.
you can have the actual original piece of art.
What?
Yeah, I'll get. My mum ain't going to want to keep this.
What? So someone can win this actual piece of art?
Yeah,
That sounds good to me.
and we'll get her to sign it. It's not going to make it worth any more. It's, well, I'm going to show you this picture. She's drawn a hare.
All right. Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh, I'm very excited about this because
Imagine.
I know because she's supposed to be pretty darn good at painting and drawing. Your mum.
I'll put it on the screen at the same time that Carl sees it. But it looks frightened.
That's all right. Maybe it was frightened.
It looks like in episode 1, somebody has grabbed its junk.
Okay.
Come
on in. Let's have a look.
I don't know if I can't. You're going to have to come this side. I can't spin it round.
Hang on then.
Don't look at it until you're this side.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's that bad. That's nowhere near what your mum described it as. That's pretty good.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Would you have
I'll have that, yeah.
Would you have it up in your house?
Not with but
No, it's not that bad.
It's really good.
She has done.
What she's done is Googled a picture of a hare there.
Yeah, she's quite good. She's quite good at
your mum's
painting.
really clever.
I thought it was going to be absolutely awful.
Yeah, I did. I'm kind of disappointed.
Kind of disappointed. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mum's like the Tony Hart. She's like the Banksy of this village.
She is. That's what they call her.
The Banksy of the village.
The village Banksy.
The village Banksy. Hey, have you seen Banksy's been at it again? He's drawn a hare.
Have you got any art in your house?
I do. Yeah, we have got some paintings, and we've got this really cool. We had someone when we were in America once in the Halloween horror event. We had someone do. You know, you can get doodles
like a caricature.
Like a caricature.
Yeah. Okay.
But because it was a Halloween event, they drew us as zombies.
Oh wow.
It's awesome, and it's really big. So, I mean,
can I use it on the podcast? Can we use it on the podcast?
Yeah, if you want a picture of me and my lovely wife as a zombie with half my face gone.
Yeah.
But I've still got an awesome quiff. Yeah.
I can't draw anything. I'm just not naturally gifted. I can't copy a picture.
Okay.
Or make anything. Really.
How's your handwriting?
Appalling.
Really, like a doctor.
Appalling.
Like a doctor's handwriting.
Worse.
Is it?
The thing is as well,
I can't even read it.
I never used to. I can't read what I've written after I've written it as well. That's the.
Wait. because you can't read, or
No,
because it's
a little bit of both. But whenever I write anything, I always go in my head. I'm on the phone or something, and I'll jot something down, and I'll write this shorthand, or you know what I mean. I'll just abbreviate it. I'll remember what that means, and then I come back to it. I've got no idea what it means, but I haven't really written anything since school. Everything's kind of on a laptop or
a phone or something.
Yeah, so I've had no need to do anything like that at all.
I like pen and paper, as you can tell by my book. My book
I've got a little book that I make my podcast notes in. It's got a sloth on the front of it, and it says,
creeps me out a bit. That
"Don't hurry, be happy." And
like the song, but not really.
And to be fair, there's nothing written in it because I write everything on my phone in the notes section.
Social media things that tick me off, basically.
Yeah,
I wrote a lot of those. There's a couple of pages full of those. I get ticked off quite easily.
We've talked about this before, but it's people who put statuses on Facebook and go,
yeah, I have a real big problem with.
I've had enough. You know.
Yeah, and statuses like, it's just been the worst day of my life.
Coupled by comments of people going, "What's happened,
What's
babe?
the matter,
What's
babe?
happened? Inbox me.
PM me."
Oh.
Yeah, mate. I can't stand those people.
I don't know whether
it's an instant unfriend for me, that is.
Yeah. And do you know what I do? People who take pictures of spiders that they found in their house, I take them off.
You kind of encouraged that the other day.
I don't think I encouraged it. I showed that I was really scared of spiders.
See, this is like the I'm a celebrity. This is like, and I want to talk about I'm a celebrity, by the way, because it's coming to Wales.
It is.
It's coming to Wales.
Have you got a
We're
job?
all very excited.
Have you got a job on it?
I'm not a celebrity on it.
I meant like
a runner, like a coffee person.
Like making the bread, the bacon, because you famously did that. Was it Bake Off on BBC that you did? No, it's Holby City where you played a baker.
Yeah. So before we go to I'm a Celeb, thanks for that.
I'm going to try and get it in every episode.
Okay. It's getting old now, like Tom. Hey-o.
I am not old for anybody out there watching, and I am
short though.
Much taller
than you'd expect.
A man.
That's what my IMDb tells you. So people who write that, I have a big problem with lettuces. I've seen this on anyone who doesn't follow Carl on Instagram, which is at Karl Morgan Music. Like that shit.
Anyone who doesn't follow Carl on Instagram won't know about this so much. So tell them about the lettuce.
Okay, so when you have when you buy a lettuce from a supermarket,
we've all been there.
Have you?
No.
Okay, so when when my butler goes to the supermarket,
he's lost touch with the common man.
when I go to Sainsbury's or wherever, I'm sure Asda, Tesco,
other supermarkets are available.
Yeah. Whenever I'm in one of those, we don't have Waitrose in Wales.
Do you not?
No.
Why?
No, it's not a thing. It's not a thing in Wales, Waitrose. I think there's one in a services on like in Cardiff.
Do you sometimes go there for a treat?
No, I'm not going to drive an hour to pick a sandwich up from Waitrose.
Mate,
just so I can tell my English friends, I've been to Waitrose.
They do so much more than sandwiches. Sushi.
Great.
Sushi at Waitrose is so good. Do you like sushi?
No.
Doesn't surprise me.
No.
No bread in that, is there? Can't bake that, can you?
I think about the poor fishes. Anyway, let's not go into that. I'm made it uncomfortable now. I'm uncomfortable myself. When you buy a lettuce from the supermarket, it's wrapped, right?
Is it saran wrapped or sort of shrink wrapped? What's the?
I don't know.
There's a particular.
Okay, but it's wrapped.
Yes.
So you get the knife, and you go.
And
you cut it.
Yeah.
Peel the wrap in. Then you cut, say, a quarter out. So now your lettuce is missing a quarter. If there's a few of you, holy moly, we might be outrageous here. Cut half the lettuce.
Right.
When you got to wrap it back, it doesn't fit in anymore.
No.
It doesn't fit. But it's nowhere near fitting. It's like this. Like going, oh, okay, got my hood up. But my hood only wants to come to here. What good is that for a hood? It really riles me. I have the issues.
You've said to me before that people have sent you things that sort of say,
oh yeah, it shrinks when it comes out. Not in the 30 seconds it's taken me to cut a quarter. No way has that shrunk, mate. No chance.
Maybe the lettuce expands.
I meant expands.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't mean shrink.
Yeah, sure.
No, it doesn't expand. That's not a thing. Lettuce doesn't get out of its case and go, oh, thank God for that. Oh, whoa, now I can relax.
I'm free.
No way does it do that. It doesn't. It doesn't sit there with its hand down its pants going, oh, thank God, now I'm finally free.
Do you ever do that when you take off a pair of skinny jeans?
I'm amazed. I've put jeans on. I've lived because...
Is the podcast one of the first times?
Yeah,
that
pretty much.
You've worn jeans.
Yeah,
me too. But like sometimes when you take them off, don't you just have that feeling of a lettuce that's been released from its?
No, because I just end up getting mad at myself.
What do you mean getting mad at yourself?
I just get angry because if I think about the lettuce after I've taken my jeans off, I'm just gonna get cheesed off.
All I've got in my
really
head,
quickly.
and this relies heavily on people having listened to the episode 2 or whatever it was, but I've got you sort of in the kitchen preparing dinner. And your missus is watching a Tom Hardy movie and you're cutting lettuce. And those two things together, Tom Hardy and lettuce, just got an image of your little Welsh head going at that point.
I'm not a fan of the wrap the lettuce comes in.
No, that's absolutely fine. Do you know what I don't like?
What?
Nicknames. Because nicknames
You don't...
are
You're
bad
right.
names.
But... Okay, so expand on nicknames.
Right. And
so first of all, do you have a nickname?
Yeah.
What is it?
4 notes.
Shorty.
4 notes.
Oldie. What?
I've got quite a lot, but the one that's stuck for the longest period of time is 4 notes.
4 notes.
Yeah, so we're doing a festival, race course I think it was, and we've worked with the same sound team for 4 or 5 shows in a row. And the sound man goes, because they're all shouting me and calling me Vaughno.
All right.
God, Vaughno, you come to Vaughno, we are going to have some food, Vaughno, you do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And the sound
like
man...
you're popular?
Yeah, well, you know.
No.
And the sound man comes over to them on like day 4 and goes, I've been listening to you guys for a few days. He said, I just need to ask you why you call him 4 notes. And the boys went, we don't. But we
are
will.
now.
Yeah, and that was it.
That's not
So
good.
four notes was a misheard interpretation of Vaughno. But even Vaughno, my name is Tom, right?
Yeah.
It's easier to say Tom than it is to say...
It's not as much fun.
Yeah, but it's easier to say Tom than it is to say Vaughno. It's easier to say Vaughan than it is to say Vaughno. I thought a nickname, the point of it...
Hey!
Oi, oi. Visual gag there. Carl dropped his water. But
he caught it.
You did catch it.
Yeah.
I'll play it in slow motion if you like.
Like a cat.
But I just think if you got a nickname, the point of a nickname is to save time. You know what I mean?
Well, it's an affectionate kind of thing.
Like I call Jason in the band
J.
Because it's short. It's short.
And it's like a boy band name, innit?
And it's good. And it's cool.
It's like it's like you're back in the 90s.
It is.
Yeah. I get it.
When I was born. 1890s.
Yeah.
I'm not old.
Pretty much.
But yeah, they just frustrate me.
Okay, give us another example
Hattie.
then. Hattie.
Yeah, upsets me. If you're called Harriet, granted Hattie is shorter than Harriet to sort of spell, to say, to everything.
So it kind of goes against what you were just saying.
No, not really, because why would your nickname be something that describes something that's like a hat-like? Oh, were you talking about a person or are you talking about something that you put on your head? Oh, she's a bit hatty. What do you mean? No.
Okay.
Make the nickname shorter than the actual name, and then that way it's an abbreviation of it. It makes sense.
What about
that really winds me up.
affectionate nicknames? Like
I don't think I've ever had an affectionate nickname.
Ever? Like Clary Fairy or...
Is that what you call your wife?
No, it was what a nan called her, but...
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's longer, but it's affectionate.
I think that's okay.
You just had a problem with it.
No. I think that's fine. If it's a family thing, then absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Like Carly Wally.
No, absolutely not.
No one calls me Carly Wally. I like Carly Wally.
But they might.
Well, they are now. Clearly, that'll be the next
Wally, the BBC One baker.
Thing. I was never on the Bake Off. That's on Channel 4.
Excellent. If anybody on the internet this week can make a meme for me.
It's a meme.
What? Sorry.
You know, we're not going through this again.
I thought it was a soft M in the middle.
Mate, it's not even a capital M at the beginning.
Isn't it?
No.
So it's...
You know this.
Meme.
That's why you call your mum. Oh, Mummy, 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 pay me attention, Mummy. I'm ever so clever.
So if anybody on the internet this week, homework from the podcast.
No, there's
Can
no
get me-
homework from
Yeah, there is.
No, mate. You don't need to try and create a meme of Carl
A
doing
meme
anything.
of Carl wearing a baker's hat for me, please. If you haven't already done it, stick it in the comments on anything.
While you're there, try to make Tom look a bit younger.
Very good. Very, very, very good.
Let's think of a nickname for Tom. It's got a nice little ring to it.
So this has been a very, very loose chat about.
Yeah.
I
got other
artistic
things
stuff.
that annoy me.
I've got
Loads of things annoy me. I got a book full of them, mate.
I bet it says Tom Hardy in about 15 of those pages.
Tom Hardy.
I had one while you're looking.
Go on in.
It divides people, and you weren't really sure that we should talk about this.
It divide like what?
As in, like, it's always a 50-50 split.
What?
When you've been to the toilet.
I'm out. I don't like
Yeah, but
toilet talk.
Yeah, but it's... What do you mean you don't like toilet talk? Do you wipe your bum stood up, or do you stay sat down on the toilet? 50% of the population of the
Wrong.
world.
You've made this up.
Guarantee.
You've made this up.
50% of the population of the world do it stood up. The other 50% stay sat down. Personally, I'm a stander.
I'm going to change the subject straight away. I got a real good one. Yeah, I got a full page on this. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Right.
Tell me how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the highest paid actor in the world, the most famous. That means you are the most famous, the biggest actor in the world.
You're the biggest draw. Yeah.
You are the biggest draw. So people go, oh my God, I got to go and see the new Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson film. So come on then, name me 4 Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies.
Okay.
Jumanji.
Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, come on.
Jumanji.
Right, okay. So
Okay,
that's
no,
like...
I'm going to see if I can genuinely do it, because I don't know if I can. I'll take them 2 off the table, because
Yes.
I don't know. What else has he done?
He's the biggest paid actor in the world.
Wait a minute, no, give me a minute, because obviously there's...
You can't do it.
I can't name you one.
No one can do it. No one can. And you're lying to yourself if you say, oh no, I think he's brilliant. He's a good actor. And he's really funny. His Instagram posts are amazing.
What has he been in?
The Tooth Fairy? The kids from The Tooth Fairy?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. But I know he's been in it.
I know he got paid a fortune.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got a whole page on how is he the highest paid actor in the world? Like, he's an ex-wrestler.
And he's kept his wrestling name throughout his career.
Yeah. The Rock.
I don't
He's
know.
the highest paid actor in the world. So, like, you got DiCaprio, Bradley Cooper. You got
De Niro.
De Niro. Dude, he's the highest paid actor in the world.
I don't get the...
Margot Robbie, Will Smith. You got... How is Dwayne... What?
He's just got really lucky, hasn't he?
He's just got the best agent in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was...
How?
I don't know. He was in Baywatch.
That's another thing.
Baywatch is the only one I've got.
There you go. Okay.
It's the only one I can think of, and all the time you've been...
He was really good in Jumanji as well.
Was he?
Yeah, really good. But
Is that the remake of it?
the remake,
I've
but
not
it's
seen it.
still Jumanji. You know, it's not like if you turned around at this precise moment, you were like, DiCaprio is the highest paid actor in the world.
I don't think you'd have many people argue that. If somebody said, okay, Julia Roberts or Robert De Niro, they've been around for, a couple of decades, they've made film after film after film.
But I'd even
okay,
go
I
as
accept
far as, like, if someone said the highest paid actress in the world was Margot Robbie, right at this
Right now? Okay,
yeah.
you buy it, yeah.
I'd go, yeah, I see that.
She's lovely, isn't she?
The best.
Like, lovely.
The best. Anyway, let's not put Carl down a rabbit hole. His wife's watching this.
Your wife works in radio, doesn't she?
Yeah.
What does she
We
think?
used to do this thing.
What does she think of you and me with absolutely zero previous experience
Yeah.
trying to create a little...
She said to me, what you'd be really good at is if you didn't plug this in.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, and she was like, what's your language?
We've done really well at
bleeping it out so
going
far.
against both of those things. That's plugged in, and I think we've sworn quite a lot.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, I threw you off
We used to
track
do this thing where, do you know, like, it was I think because of Friends, it was a thing where you'd have a laminated list of
there. Oh, people that you're allowed to
cheat on your partner
if
with.
the opportunity arises.
Yeah.
Does that laminated list...
It's gone now.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course, because surely
it's not happening.
Surely the more you progress in your career,
So
the more likely you are to meet those people.
She was never clever with this because being a radio presenter, she'd have famous people come in
Right, okay.
all the time. But no one ever said they had to be famous to go on this list.
Okay. What did you put, a sister or
A
something?
sister, a twin sister. And then I just put people I was likely to bump into, like celebrity-wise, that were kind of on the same level as the band. I thought it was just being fun. I was just being funny.
Because she could go, oh, David Beckham, and you just go,
yeah. Of course.
Your best
No
friend
sweat.
Sue. What?
Why don't you just whack DiCaprio on there as well? Fill it up. Bradley Cooper, chuck him on there as
have
well.
them all.
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, of course, mate.
Philly
Put
Boots.
him on there. You can even put De Niro on there if you want. I don't mind. Oh, it's full. It's full, is it? Oh, okay. Who's on yours, Carl? Well, your sister and...
And I quite
Bad
quite like that. Quite like that girl who lives next door. Yeah. Stick her on as well.
My next door neighbour's like 80 something. Yeah.
Is she on your list?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah.
Just lower down.
Yeah. No, she's not made the top 5. Did you actually have a laminated list?
No, we never did. But it did always make me laugh that it's always filmed with celebrities that
Of course
were
it
like,
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
People you're never going to meet.
Yeah. That. Do I look like some kind of sucker?
Yeah, I'll have the barmaid from the Flag, please.
On the lemon flag. Brilliant.
Oh, exquisite. I don't think I've ever had a list. I don't know who'd be on it.
You can write it. You can read it anyway. If you
No,
did write
that's a very good
I
heart.
wrote a list, but I can't tell who I put on it.
I wrote a list.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best, my absolute best, to get Johnny Vegas in every single episode. Do you think what might be a quite nice thing for us to do on one of the podcasts is for you and I to paint each other?
No.
That would be great.
No. Because you'll have something you're really proud of. Given
well, of course.
from me, because I can doodle and I can draw a little bit, and I'll just have a piece of paper with some colours on it.
That's true.
And a little message that I can't read.
To be fair,
no.
though, if I don't like what you've painted for me, I can always stick it online and sell it for 15 quid like you did.
Banging, mate. And you'll get it. And what I might do is like draw the two of us.
Yeah.
And like I'll be like that, and you'll be tiny, tiny little Tom, little old Benjamin Button over there.
Not old. And
But you are short.
And I am quite tall. I am actually quite tall. Oh dear. So I reckon
We're close to it. Look.
we're close to it. Let's wrap up episode 3.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, obviously.
Thanks, mate.
What have people got to do? If they're watching on YouTube right now?
If you're watching on YouTube right now, you have to click the like button,
Yeah.
click the subscribe button,
2 buttons to click.
and leave a comment.
A positive one,
A
mind.
positive comment.
What are they saying this week?
Little Tommy Vaughan. Little Tommy
All right, listen.
Vaughan.
I'm happy to throw this out there. People can make memes.
Memes! I'm not coming back next week.
People can make
Memes.
memes
Of
either
Carl as a baker.
Carl
yeah.
as a baker, or me,
Yeah, we had that, yeah.
or me as a little old man, and we'll
Little
just see
Tommy Vaughan.
a little short old man, and we'll see how many. We'll count them up,
Okay.
and we'll see how many.
And we'll give a shout out to our favourite next
To our
week.
in fact, we'll show our favourites on the show.
Will we? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
fine.
make the rules,
Yeah,
Carl.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
ours.
yeah.
That's if they're watching it on YouTube.
Okay. If
What
they
if
are
they're-
listening on iTunes,
Yeah.
what do they do?
On iTunes, what you've got to do, and it's the most important thing, you've got to leave a review.
Positive review.
Positive review.
5-star review.
5-star positive review.
Not hard.
We're allowed to ask for it, aren't we?
Damn right.
It's pretty good. That's like when you
The thing is, we can see who clicks the dislike button. You can see that now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a new thing.
It's a
You
new
can
thing.
see it. So don't
No, the
click
only
that
reason I'm-
dislike button, mate,
only
and then
reason-
come, all right, Carl, yeah, I'm your mate.
The
We
only
can be
reason I'm
friends.
saying
We're
it-
not being friends, mate. Click that dislike. We ain't not friends anymore.
The only reason I'm saying it is people might think that if they leave a negative review,
Yeah,
it
that's
might,
all right. Why would that be all right?
Well, they might not like what we do, but also they might think it gets them
Hang
on
on.
the show.
No chance.
No,
No.
only positives.
Only positives get on this show. In my life, I live by this one rule. Get paid and get laid. That was 2 rules. No, I live by the rule of, if you don't have something nice to say, jog on.
Right. I'm going to take your attention back to episode 2 where you talked for 15 minutes about your disdain for Tom Hardy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That's fucking Tom
One
Hardy,
review, one
innit?
for another.
He's all right about it. Or do you think he's crying in his mansion in LA? Oh, someone on a little podcast is taking the piss out of... Fuck off, Tom Hardy.
Right. So,
Leave a nice review.
leave a nice review. Please leave a nice review on iTunes. It's apparently the only way you get onto the front page.
Yeah.
And finally,
Become a patron.
become a patron.
Yeah.
There's so much good stuff in it.
Yeah. And you
If
get
you
a
become a
personalised
patron-
message from Tom. Done.
If you become a patron today, you get yourself an Awkward Turkey mug.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Aren't they brilliant?
They're incredible.
We haven't seen one yet, but they're brilliant. We're
Yeah.
told that
I've
they're
been
brilliant,
told by you
that
they
they're
are
awesome.
brilliant.
You get like a little card with Awkward Turkey on the front and a message inside from me and Carl.
Yeah, little
You
membership
get
number.
all the episodes at the beginning of the month so you can binge them all while everybody else has to wait the whole month and watch them
Mhm.
weekly. And you get a personalised video message,
From Tom.
a video massage from Carl and from me. You've got to do them.
Okay.
You have got to. That was part of the deal.
Okay.
And anyone who does it today, anybody who becomes a patron today,
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do
is
they
in
get?
with a shout
Oh, the
of
painting.
winning that god awful. It's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad,
It's not
mate.
that bad. That
If your
painting-
mum is watching, it ain't that bad.
my mum will be watching,
Was she?
and it isn't that bad. But you're in with a chance of
In
winning.
fact, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed, honestly.
yeah. She did come around and say,
She
"I've
was
done
like,
this today. It's terrible."
Oh, so bad. It was like that thing of, it's like those people that like, they know they look pretty good. They know they're looking pretty good, and
You go,
oh, I just
no."
don't think it fits me right now. Just
It-
so you get a compliment.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's if you like pictures of really really scared rabbits, you're in with the treat. But if you become a patron this week, I'm giving it away. She doesn't even know I'm giving it away.
Yeah, she'll be all right with that.
She'll be fine. She's not going to
She
keep that
loves
in her
you.
house. It's awful. It's
And
not
on
awful.
that note,
It's not awful. Thank you very, very much for watching episode 3.
love ya.
I like you, but I don't
I like
think
you a
I'm
lot.
ready to say love yet.